we have one of the came from Department of Sports Sciences and Physical Education, Faculty of Applied Sciences, Mr. P.P. Veerakodi, to conduct today's session on sports and recreational activities at Savaragama University of Sri Lanka. He is one of the expertise personnel in Sri Lanka in the field of outdoor and recreational activities, and he has conducted several programs in this field in local and international levels. He is the coordinator of Outbound Training Center at Sabaragama University of Sri Lanka. So I cordially invite Mr. Pathu Veerakodi to continue this session ahead. Dear sir.
Right, thank you, Sachini. Very good morning to all.
Good morning, sir.
Am I enough audible? Hello.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sachini, for the nice introductions, and thank you for the organizing committee of orientation program this year to inviting me to conduct this session. Right. So we'll start. We can. It's kind of a conversation between you and me, between you all and me. We can do in both bilingual, Sinhala and English. Extremely sorry, I'm not very good in Tamil, so therefore we have to do those things with the English and Tamil. No matter, you can ask anytime, any question, right? Okay. So first of all, I warmly welcome to Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka to the Faculty of Applied Sciences. So you are going to be the next navigators of the university. So though it is in the online, very soon you will be in the faculty university premises, and we are willing to see you all together. Okay, Sachin, can I share? Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's not kind of the things which is in the slide delivery, right? So I'm proposed to discuss with you all during all the time that I'm going to conduct this session, while I'm going to conducting this session, right? So the topic given to me is sports and recreational activities at SUSL. It is for you for batch 21 and 22. So right, I'll very first I'll ask. You can see some two keywords here: sports and the recreation. So there may be some sport department peoples as well as your batchmates, right? Can anyone say what is mean by sports? මොකද්ද මේ ක්‍රීඩාවක් කියන්නේ? කාටද කියන්න පුළුවන්ද? What is how can you express sports? Yes. Yes, you can engage. Anyone can engage. මොකද්ද මේ sports කියන්නේ? The sports department again, ළමයි කියන බලන්න. The people who are in this department of sports science and physical education, can they define? Not a define from your onwards how you express the term the sports. Just කියන කවුරුරි. I know most of you are interested in sports. Most of you've done sports in your previous career, right? And someone is still they are doing sports. Right? මොකද්ද මේ ක්‍රීඩාවක් කියන්නේ? What does it mean by term of sports? Right. So can you give any characteristic of sports? මොනවද මේ sports වල තියෙන common characteristics? Yes, those open for you all. You can talk. Yes, there are more than 150 participants, and yes. Is anyone? Okay, from the Department of Sports Science and Physical Education, then go to sports කරන්න ඉන්නේ මොකක්ද දැනගන්න පෙඩික්කේ මොකක්ද තියෙන්නේ කියලා. What is mean by sports? Sports කියලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ කොහොමද identify කරන්නේ? There are no wrong and right answers, right? You can express your own words, and no one is not going to criticize you, right?
It is a form of activity.
Sorry, it is a form of activities, right? Good, good, very good, nice. What else? Okay, one says it's a form of activities. What else? සාමාන්‍යවද අපිට දකින්න පුළුවන් ක්‍රීඩාවක පොදු ලක්ෂණ. One says it's kind of a series of activities, right? What else? මොනවද දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ක්‍රීඩාවක් කරන්න ගියාම දකින්න පුළුවන් පොදු ලක්ෂණ. So we are in sports, we are framing to kind of a rules and regulation. Is it? If you are doing some formal sports, yes, we are doing some activities, and same time we are doing some we are under some rules and regulation. Is it okay? Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what else? දැන් අපි ක්‍රීඩාවක් කරන්න ගියාම අපි දැන් කිව්වා එක ක්‍රියාවලි කීපයක එකතුවක්. එකතුවක් ඒ වගේම තව එකක් තමයි අපි මොකක් හරි නීති පද්ධතියක් යටතේ තමයි ඒ ඇක්ටිවිටීස් ටික කරන්නේ. තව මොනවද? What else that we can find out in the term of sports? දැන් සබරගමෝට එනවනම් ඔහම කතා නොකර ඉන්න බෑ, කතා කරන්න ඕන. right, තා මොනවද ඔයගලන්ට හිතෙන්නේ? What are the other common characteristics that you can see? And same time there are some persons who in charge of all the activities, right? Officially in technology, in the technical terms is umpire or referee, right? අපි දැන් umpires or referee සමහරලාවට ඉන්නවා, right? Okay, let's keep sports away, right? How about the recreation? This for this term you all can answer, right? There is another message: physical efforts and skill. Yes, there should be some physical efforts and as well as skills. Sport always difficult to define, and why people participate, right? Okay, there are lots of reasons to participate in sports, and there are no exact definition. This is sports. That is why I ask from you all, what is your idea regarding the sports, and what are the common characteristics that you can see from sports, right? Let's keep away the sports term. How about the recreation? For this term, all the 4 departments, they can answer. What is the recreation? මොකද්ද මේ recreation කියන්නේ? කාටද කියන්න පුළුවන්ද recreation එකේ සිංහල term? Recreation mean
Activities done for enjoyment.
Right, good, very good, nice. Activities done for enjoyment, right? So what else?
Improve personality.
Okay, improve personality, good. What else?
Gives brain relax.
Yeah, nice answer. Mind relaxations. At same time, it's called for body and mind, both, even from the sports. What is the difference between sports and recreation? මොකද්ද මේ දෙකේ වෙනස? ක්‍රීඩාවයි මෙන්න මේ recreation කියන එකේ වෙනස මොකක්ද? Right. As I said in the earlier, there are no big differences, but yes, for the sports, we are engaging with some kind of rules and regulation and some kind of there are some in charge persons. For the recreation, as you said in the earlier, yes, it's a kind of a mind relaxation. It's kind of a doing activities for the enjoyment, right? So these are the basic meanings of the sports and the recreation and some characteristics of the sports and recreation. So you are very lucky you can do this all in the at SUSL premises, because Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka is kind of a big place to do sports and as well as the recreational activities during your stay in the Sabaragamu. Right? Okay, and though it is 4 different departments, because that is why it's called applied sciences, though it is 4 different departments, you all are, I hope you all are interested in these sports as well as the recreation, right? If I ask a question like this, what are the major world and local events, sports events that you know? What are the මේ දවස්වල යන මොනවද ඔයගොල්ලෝ අහට ඇහැල මේ කියන්නේ කනට ඇහිලා තියෙන දැකලා තියෙන මොනවද මේ මෙගා ඉවෙන්ට්ස් යන මේ ලංකාවේ සහ පිටරට මොනවද ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ඉවෙන්ට්ස් යන?
LPL.
All right, good. LPL. What else?
FIFA.
FIFA යනවද මේ දවස්වල? Okay, good. FIFA. What else? මේ ළඟදී එකක් ඉවරුණා ලොකු එකක්. Yes, Ashes. Ashes cricket match. What else? Very recently, Wimbledon is finished. Right. The most related one is the LPL. LPL going on. I think most of you now start watching those cricket matches, right? So it is. I think it's except the sports science and physical education department, other 3 departments, students also they may have a good fashion on sports, so they can also join with us. Yes, Netball World Cup is yeah, it is going on now, and there are some contribution from our department as well, especially for the sports science department. There are some contribution to them as well. Right, once you are come here, you can know those things very well. Right. So yes, you have a good brief knowledge, brief idea about what is going around you, especially the sports and recreational activities. Right. For that, this part, sports and recreational, I'm going to divide that to the 3 parts: sports, and recreation. So what is this 2 different meaning of sport and sports? මොකද්ද මේ වෙනස, මේ S එක වෙනස මොකද්ද? Sport and sports. Recreational we already discussed what we are going to discuss, and what are the characteristics there, and what is meant by sport and sports. It is a singular plural thing. මේක මේ ඒකවචන බහුවචන ප්‍රශ්නයක්ද? Right. Once you are here, you can learn those things very well. But for the term, yes, in general, yes, you can see මේක පොදුවේ ගත්තොත් මේක නිකන් ඒක වචන බහුවචන වගේ sports. But technically these two different meanings, sports and sports mean is kind of a the related academia, right? Related to the sports. අපි කියන්නේ ක්‍රීඩාවට සම්බන්ධ විෂය පතයන් සම්බන්ධයෙන් ඉගෙන ගැනීම තමයි අපි මෙතන ස්පෝර්ට්ස් කියන්නේ. ස්පෝර්ට්ස් කියන්නේ අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ක්‍රීඩා කියන්නේ අපි කරන දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කිව්වාගේ the things that you said, football, cricket, tennis, right? Likewise, learning about those things is called as sports. At the same time, recreational, as you said, we can discuss in the later part. Right, as I said in the earlier, once we consider about the sports university academia, yes, you can see how they develop, right? We are very proud and we are very honored as a Sabaragama University of Sri Lanka. So we are the first university which offered the sports degree in Sri Lanka, especially which from 2009, and it's BSc honors degree in sports sciences and management, and BSc honors in physical education. So still we are the people who are offering two degree programs in Sri Lanka, and those two are is Bachelor of Science degrees. අපි තමයි සබරගම විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය තමයි මුලින්ම මේ ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ක්‍රීඩා විද්‍යාව හා කළමනාකරණයත් physical education කියන එකත් පටන් ගත්තේ ලංකාවේ. After a few years back, then University of Sri Jayawardenapura, they also started BSc Honors in Sports Sciences and Management. And very recently, it's about 2 years ago, University of Kelaniya and University of Jaffna, they also started. University of Kelaniya, they started Bachelor of Arts, Sports Management and Recreational, and BSc in Sports Sciences, and University of Jaffna, BSc Honors in Physical Education. Right, so this is the University Sport Academia in Sri Lanka. So you can see they are offering some degrees regarding the sports, because the sports education is a little strange to the field of education in Sri Lanka. Now, right now they are going on. Right, this is the kind of a sports academia, and right, you may heard about this department, physical education department. කවුරු මේ department එක ගැන අහලා තියෙනවද? Yes, if you are not willing to talk, you can text the messages, right? In every university, we can see this department, physical education department. This is not an academic department. This is a kind of a department which serving to the sports in the particular universities, especially in Sabaragama. Yes, we also have a physical education department, and once you are willing to engage with these sports, you have to go there. Especially once you are in here, you can familiar with those people, and the other people who engaging with the sport activities, especially the meets and the competitions that we are going to participate. Right. Okay, and there are some directors and instructors, master in charges, coaches, and so you can engage with those people once you are here. Right. Then university sports. What do you know about the university of sports? Then you might be, your siblings might be in the universities, and you may heard about the university sports. මොනවද මේ යුනිවර්සිටි ස්පෝර්ට්ස් ගැන ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නේ? මොනවද මේ ස්පෝර්ට්ස් යුනිවර්සිටි වල ස්පෝර්ට්ස් තියෙනවද? Is there any sports in the university? What are the events? මොනවද ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්න ඒ වගේ background එක? Yes. කියන්න ළමයි. මොනවද background එක university sports ගැන ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නේ? Yes, cricket, rugby, right? What else? You can message me. Yeah? Athletic, LA, yes, karate. Yeah. There are so many. There are so many in university sports, right? You can do most of the thing. Yes, unfortunately, boxing is not here. Even in the university system, boxing is not introduced yet to the university sports system, right? Kabaddi, right? Lots of things are there, right? So though it is lots of things, there should be some regulate parties. අපි නියාමනය කරන්න තැන් තියෙන්න ඕන. එයින් එකක් තමයි ඔය මම ඉස්සෙල්ලා කිව්වා Department of Physical Education Department. So they are the people who controlling the sports within inside the university. Right. Though the physical education department is control the sports in the university, in the whole university system, especially whole state university system, this organization is control all. This is the governing body of Sri Lanka about the university sports. මේක තමයි ලංකාවේ ප්‍රධානම ආයතනය ලංකාවේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාල ක්‍රීඩා පරිපාලනය කරන Sri Lanka University Sport Association. So we usually call as an acronym SUSL, right? SUSL කියලා කියන්නේ. This is called Sri Lanka University Sport Association. So these are the people who regulate all the things inside the universities and as well as the entire state university system. Right, all the physical education department in each university, they affiliated to the Sri Lanka University Sport Association. Then අපි ගත්තොත් අපේ සබරගමුවේ තියෙන physical education department එක සම්බන්ධයි Sri Lanka University Sport Association. And one major thing, don't make any confusion regarding the academic department and as well as physical education department. මෙන්න මේ department දෙකක් තියෙනවා, මේ දෙක පටල ගන්න එපා. Applied Sciences faculty, Department of Sports Sciences and Physical Education, that the students you belongs to that, right? You want a degree of academic department. Our department physical education department in every university. ඒකෙන් තමයි යාළගේ ස්පෝර්ට්ස් වල සම්බන්ධ වෙන ඒවා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් වලට මේ පාටිසිපේට් කරන ඒවා ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරන ඒවා කරන්නේ and මේ physical education department එකේ මොකොත් academic වැඩ වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Therefore you all belongs to the especially in the applied sciences. Yes, this is open for the applied science students, only for applied science. ඒක applied science එකේ තියෙන department එකේ ළමයින්ට විතරයි, but physical education department is open for all students in the university, right? Let's say it's a governing body of the Sri Lanka SUSL. So once we go beyond the island, yes, we have the SUSL has several affiliations, especially in the South Asia, and in the world, right? අපි කියනවා දැන් අපි ලංකාවේ පරිපාලනය කරන්නේ SUSL එක. ඒ වගේම අපි එන්න එළියට ගියාම South Asian University Sport Federation, Asian University Sports Federation, International University Sport Federation. Likewise, there are few organizations who control the university sports step by step. And don't think these are such a small organizations. Even the SUSL, Sri Lanka University Sport Association, also kind of a big organization and have a big rights and lots of powers to regulate those sports in the university system. Right. Have you heard anything about these terms? කාටර කියන්න පුළුවන්ද මේ මොකද්ද මේ term එක කියලා මම දාලා තියෙන්නේ? Are you familiar with this term? කාටර කියන්න පුළුවන්ද මේ මොකද්ද කියලා?
University game.
යුනිවර්සිටි ගේම්ස්. මොකද්ද මේකේ විශේෂත්වය?
අවුරුදු 4කට සැරයක් වගේ.
අවුරුදු 4කට සැරයක්. තාම මොනවද දන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ? What do you know about this? This also open for all the students, right? The other three department, yes, it is better to know about these things as it's kind of a big festival, right? Right. මේක අර ළමයි කිව්වා වගේ මේක yes flag. හැබැයි මේක අවුරුදු 4කට පාරක් නෙමෙයි අවුරුදු 3කට පාරක්. Right. This kind of a celebration like Olympics, and this is a kind of a mini Olympics in the in Sri Lankan university sports, right? So the most important thing is now it's happening these days, and so which based on which university? කාටර අයිඩියා එකක් තියෙනවද මේ මේක දැන් අපි ගත්තොත් දැන් ශ්‍රී ලංකා යුනිවර්සිටි ගේම්ස් කියන එක inter university games and Sri Lanka university games is two different things. අපි ගත්තොත් inter university games is going annually. අපි ගත්තොත් ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් අපි අන්තර් විශ්වවිද්‍යාල ක්‍රීඩා හැමදාම යනවා ශ්‍රී ලංකා කියන්නේ හැම අවුරුද්දම ඒක කන්ඩක්ට් වෙනවා except the slug year. ඒ කියන්නේ slug එක තියෙන year එක හැරෙන්න අනිත් හැම අවුරුද්දම ක්‍රියාත්මක වෙනවා. අපි ගත්තොත් මේ ස්ලග් එක මේ දැන් මේ දවස්වල යන මේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා යුනිවර්සිටි ගේම්ස් කියන්නේ ඒක අවුරුදු 3කට පාරයි එන්නේ. එක යුනිවර්සිටි එකක් බේස් කරගෙන තමයි ඒ යුනිවර්සිටි එක ඒ කියන්නේ හොස්ට් කරන්නේ. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි ගත්ත මිනි ඔලිම්පික් එකක් වගේ. ළමයි යනවා, ගිහිල්ලා ඉන්නවා, ඒ විලේජ්ස් තියෙනවා, right? කාටද කියන්න පුළුවන් මේ පාර ස්ලග් එක කොහෙද තිබ්බේ කියලා. මේ කීවෙනි ස්ලග් එකද මේ තියෙන්නේ?
14.
Yes, 14 slug. Based on which university?
Jaffna.
Eastern
Yes. Yes, Eastern. ඒ කියන්නේ නැගෙනහිර විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය බේස් කරගෙන තමයි මේ ස්ලග් එක මේ පාර තියෙන්නේ. right ඊට කලින් ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ සමහරට A level කරන්න කලින් වගේ 2009 නේ 2013 ඊට කලින් ස්ලග් එක තිබ්බේ University of Ruhuna. ඊටත් කලින් 2016 තිබ්බේ Wayamba University. right ඒ වගේ මේ ස්ලග් එක අවුරුදු 3න් 3ට යුනිවර්සිටි එක හොස්ට් කරනවා. And the most important thing is it's kind of a festival, big sport festival, and all the university community they can participate, especially students. You all can participate, right? Once we consider about the Sri Lankan university sports, you can see these sports are there, right? මෙන්න මේ කියන sports ලංකාවේ universities වල තියෙනවා. Let's say one by one: badminton, baseball, basketball, carom, chess, cricket, LA, football, hockey, karate, netball, road race, rowing, rugby, football, swimming, table tennis, taekwondo, tennis, track and field, volleyball, weightlifting, wrestling, and very recently, from this year onwards, they added kabaddi as well. There's no in the university sports, no, still they not introduced wushu, right? So these are the sports, all the sports that continuing in university sports, and the kabaddi is the youngest member in the Sri Lanka university sports. And you are very lucky in this in Sabaragama University they offer these all sports, right? And they and especially the rowing, they just started the rowing at Sabaragama University. Sabaragama University के දැන් තමයි මේ දැන් මාස කිහිපයකට කලින් තමයි මේ rowing පටන් ගත්තේ. If you are very interested in the rowing, yes, you can join them with the team as well. And others are regular sports which happening here, though it is completely new to the Sri Lankan university sports, is very familiar with this Sabaragamu University. So not only for the sports science department students, other department, especially other departments in the faculty of applied sciences, you also join, right? You can do lots of sports here, right? There are no barriers to do sports. In the ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේ ස්පෝර්ට්ස් සයන්ස් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එකේ ළමයි විතරයි ස්පෝර්ට්ස් කරන්න ඕන එහෙම එකක් නැහැ. right? දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඉස්සරහට තේරෙයි මම තව එකක් තව උදාහරණයක් කියන්නම්. එතකොට දැන් and you have a good chance to the other students as well. මොකද දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ faculty එකේ තියෙනවා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් සයන්ස් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එකක්. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තවත් මේකේ ස්පෝර්ට්ස් කරන්න හොඳ අවස්ථාවක් හම්බ වෙනවා මේ whether it's professionally or as an amateur. මේක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට amateur විදිහට කරන්න පුළුවන් නැත්නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ගේම්ස් වලට යන්න බලාගෙනම කරන්න පුළුවන්. right? Likewise you can do not as professionals, right? Okay. At the SUSL, so there are few sports activities, right? You can once you come here, the very first sport meet is called as freshers meet. right? මෙන්න මේ දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ආපු ගමන්ම තියෙනවා freshers meet කියලා එකක්. right? නවක ක්‍රීඩා තරගාවලියක්. කියන්නේ ගොඩක් වෙලාවට ගොඩක් ස්පෝර්ට්ස් මේකේ තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ faculties අතර මේ නවකයන් විතරයි ඒකට සම්බන්ධ වෙන්නේ. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ආවහම ඔයගොල්ලෝ විතරයි. ඔයගලන්ගේ බැච් එකේ ළමයි විතර කියන්නේ 20 21 නේද? 20 ඔව් ඒ බැච් එකේ විතර කට්ටිය ළමයි විතරයි සම්බන්ධ වෙන්නේ මෙන්න මේ freshers meet කියන එකට. එතකොට what they are doing, they are finding some good students who are having good sports skills, especially for those things. Your seniors also come in, and your instructors, physical education department people, they also coming to see your talents, right? එකෙන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ select කරගන්නවා නැත්නම් there are some students who doing sports now, until now, right? අපි දැන් ආමත් sports හොඳට කරන කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා. ඒ වගේම there might be some hidden skills or hidden talents for the particular sports. Therefore, these people can identify them during the freshers meet. I'll give one example. So, I'm also one of the students who passed out from the Sabaragamu University, and in my batch, there is one girl who represented the Sri Lanka hockey team, and at that time we don't have a female hockey team. So what she did, she make a group, right? Yeah, freshers meet group, right? That from that they identify several girls who can have their abilities, and for that that team consists with several faculties and several departments in the applied sciences, especially natural resource department, physical science department, food science, and computer science, right? When මේ department වල හැම ළමෙක්ම වගේ ඒගොල්ලෝ දක්ෂතා අතර හිටියා, right? So what happened ultimately, they won 3 times at the Sri Lanka University inter-university games, but not one is mean they came to the finals, right? As a first runners up. ඒගොල්ලෝ මේ දැන් ඒ ගෑල් ළමයා ඒ කට්ටිය හොයාගෙන NR එකෙන් food science එකෙන් PhD එකෙන් එහෙම ළමයි හොයාගෙන වෙන faculty වලින් ළමයි හොයාගෙන team එක build up කරලා ඒගොල්ලෝ අන්තිමට තුන් පාරක් ආව finals. හැබැයි they are not able to win one, but anyhow they managed to came to the finals 3 times, right? So therefore what happened ultimately, they won the colors, and again then අපි හිතන්නේ food science NR PhD ළමයි colors හම්බෙනවා කියන්නේ university colors. It's a big achievement, right? At the same time, once the freshers meet is finished up, then the inter-faculty games coming up, right? Inter-faculty games mean all the students participate. Then the same event, but all the batches are going to participate. Then freshers meet එකේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ විතරයි. Then but inter-university games inter-faculty games වල මුළු batches වල ඉන්න ඔක්කොගෙම තමයි team එක consist වෙන්නේ. එතකොට freshers meet, then inter-university games. So once the inter-faculty games is finished, the inter-university games come. That is why they build up. This is the way of building the teams. අපි දැන් මේ procedure එකේ තමයි teams build up කරන්නේ. right? Freshers meet, inter-faculty meet, and after that, inter-university game. So it's kind of a big achievement to be a part of the sport teams in the university. Right? You have good enough opportunities to be a part, especially for the students who are studying in the Faculty of Applied Sciences. Yes, it's a big opportunity. There are lots of equipment and the other facilities. So if you are going to do more advanced, you can take the advisors from the Department of Sports Sciences and Physical Education. Right? Likewise, there are lots of opportunities to engage with the sports at the SUSL premises. So once you have been here, you can see the facilities, especially the grounds and gymnasiums and the other things. So you can do lots of things here. Right, and so we are getting very energetic now because in the last inter-university games we were in the third place. We beat in big names in the university field, right? We are to the University of Moratuwa, University of Kalania, right? University of Ruhuna, right? These things. These people. It's kind of a big. Actually, they are big with the student numbers and the facilities and all the things, but the Sabaragama University of Sri Lanka, we managed to be the third place in the last inter-university games, right? The first place was University of Sri Jayawardenepura, then University of Colombo. As outstation university, yes, it's remarkable to be the third place in overall, right? මේ සබරගම ගිය අවුරුද්දේ තුන්වෙනි කියන්නේ අපි මෙච්චර කාලෙ හිටියේ in the last few years we were in the fifth place, sixth place, likewise. But in the last year, our students, credit goes to them, they managed to be the third place in the 2022 inter-university championships. Right, it's a big achievements in the university sports, and the most important thing is more than 99.9% contribution given by the Faculty of Applied Sciences. That is kind of a proud moment to our faculty as well. It's not that 99.99 is consists not only from the Department of Sports Sciences. There are some students who are in the other department as well, especially at Natural Resources, Physical Science and Technology, and Food Science and Technology. There are some students who actively engage with those activities, and they contributed to that kind of victories, right? So you also have a good opportunity to engage with those things and do the sports in Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka. Right. So what happened after the inter-university games? I said there are several sports organizations, several international sports organizations which governing the sports in the world. So one is International University Sport Federation, we call FUSU, and these days it's happening now, right? It also happening right now in Chengdu. කවුට හරි කියන්න පුළුවන්ද මේ රට මොකක්ද කියලා? මේ සිටි එක තියෙන රට මොකක්ද කියලා කියන්න පුළුවන්ද? Chengdu. දැන් ටක් ගාලා සර්ච් කරලා හොයන්න ඕන. කොහෙද? The Chengdu belongs to which country?
China.
It is China, but in 2021 it's planned to conduct is going to conduct after every 2 years, but in 2021 is already postponed due to the COVID pandemic to the 2023, and these are the previous events. Hold on. Right. Sorry, am I audible? Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So this is the one of kind of the biggest festival in the sport university. Sport is called World University Games, and which happen every 2 years. So this time it is in Chengdu in China, and last time it was in Napoli, Italy, and last time is in Taipei, in Chinese Taipei, right? So once, and another thing is for the world events, we are not calling the country name, we are calling the city name, right? ගොඩක් වෙලාවට අපි world event එකක් ගත්තාම ඒ world event එකේ අපි කියන්නේ රටේ නම නෙවෙයි ඒ city එකේ නම. So therefore this is Chengdu in China, Napoli, and the Taipei. So it's this Chengdu is happening now, right? මේ දවස්වල මේක වෙනවා. So how about that? Can you participate those events? ඔයගොල්ලන්ට participate කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? Yes. Can you participate those events? Yes, definitely you can, right? Because yes, this World University Games, you know, is considered as the world third largest sport event. මේක තමයි ලෝකයේ තුන්වෙනි ලොකුම විශාලතම ක්‍රීඩා උළෙල. Right? Olympics, Commonwealth Games, and World University Games. It's kind of a good big privilege to participate as an athlete or as official to this event, representing the particular country. Especially the Sri Lanka නියෝජනය කරමින් මේකට සම්බන්ධ වෙන කියන ලෝකයේ තියෙන තුන්වෙනි ලොකුම ක්‍රීඩා උත්සවයට සහභාගී වීම. Right? And as a Sabaragamu University, we are very happy. This time 5 athletes they participated to the World University Games out of 18 members. The මේකට මේ පාර ලංකාවෙන් 18යි සිලෙක්ට් වුණේ. ඒ 18 දෙනාගෙන් හිතන ලංකාවේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාල 17ක් තියෙනවා. right? ඒ 17න් 18 දෙනයි World University යන සිලෙක්ට් වුණේ. ඒ 18 දෙනාගෙන්ම 5 දෙනෙක් සබරගමු විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය. And most important thing is all the 5 people belongs to the faculty of applied sciences. ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ faculty එක තමයි මේ 5 දෙනාම අයිති. What do you think? These all are from Department of Sports Sciences and Physical Education. ඔයගොල්ලෝ හිතන්නේ කොහොමද? මේ ඔක්කොම department මේ Sports Science and Physical Education department එකේ කියලා. Right. No. Right. I'll introduce them to you all, and they are now in the China. මේගොල්ලෝ දැන් China වල compete කරනවා World University Games in very near future. They will come back to the university. If I start from the right, so from left side, Veranga Tisarani, right? She's from Department of Sports Sciences, and she's doing the hammer throw, right? Final year students. And this guy is very special. He's not from sports sciences, he's from natural resource department, natural resource and management department, and he's a table tennis player. Just he's in second year. And she also from the other rest of 3 is from Department of Sports Sciences and Physical Education, and except this guy, he's one of the very talented guy from the Natural Resource Department. Right, Rizmi Nishadi is for the long jump, and Akila Situmina from the 10-meter air pistols, and this guy is very famous and very senior guy, representing 2 times for the World University Game. For Roshan Ranatunga 400-meter hurdles, and former Sri Lanka record holder. මෙයා තමයි මේ team එකේ senior member. Right, so we are very proud. We are producing some athletes who join with the World University Games, right? And now the most important thing is these days they are engaging in the World University. So the doors are open because in the last World Games it was in Napoli. It was in 2019, and the Sri Lanka crew was around 35, and more than 15 athletes from Sabaragamu University. Right? It is Pahalok Vitra Sabaragamu University. And the most important thing is those are not only belongs to the Department of Sports Sciences and Physical Education. මේ ඔක්කොම මේ සබරගමුවේම ස්පෝර්ට්ස් සයන්ස් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් එකේ කට්ටියම නෙමෙයි අනිත් ඩිපාර්ට්මන්ට් වල කට්ටියත් එන්ගේජ් වෙලා ඉන්නවා ස්පෝර්ට්ස් එකට. Once they showing their colors, they can enter to the particular events. Right. Okay, so these are the basic information regarding the university sports in Sabaragamu universities in Sri Lanka. So you can do any sports there, and there are lots of opportunities. There are lots of team, and your seniors will very helpful to you to engage with these sports, and the staff also very helpful. Then අපි ගත්තොත් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේ team එකේ නම් team එකට විතරක් select වෙන්න නෙමෙයි. You can do sports. Team එකට select වෙන්න නෙමෙයි. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට sports කරන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Engage වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Right? This is very beneficial someday. Once you are in the outside the university, so it's better to having the doing some sports while having your academics. academic පටන් ගත්තේ නැහැ academic පටන් ගත්තාම ඒ sports කරන එක ගොඩක් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට වැදගත් වෙයි ජීවිතේ කවදා හරි though you are in the different departments. Right? ඔයගොල්ලෝ වෙන වෙනම academic departments වල හිටියත් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කවදා හරි sports කරලා තියෙනවා නම් ඒක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ගොඩක් වැදගත් වෙයි. Right, we move to the next part. Now I'm a little talk about the sports things. Now I'm moving to the recreation part, the last part of my session. Okay, your university name is Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka. Don't pronounce this University of Sabaragamu or just Sabaragamu University. ඔයගලගේ විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය නම Sabaragamu Sri Lanka Sabaragamu විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය අපි ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කියනවා නම් once we are calling it from English, it's called Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka. It's not University of Sabaragamu, right? It's not, keep in your mind, it's not University of Sabaragamu, it's Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka. Right, so this is the logo. From this logo, what you can identify, what are the iconic symbols that you can identify from this logo? ඔයාලට දැක ගන්න පුළුවන් මොනවද මේකේ තියෙන iconic symbols?
Mountains.
Yes, mountains. What else?
Gem.
Yes, gems.
Book and education.
Yes.
Bright future.
Yes, bright future and some names. So what I want to highlight here, can you see any river there?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Yes. What I want to highlight is, I hope you still not visited to the Sabaragamu, right? කවුරුත් මේ university එකට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන කට්ටිය ඉන්නවද මේකේ? Is there anyone who visited Sabaragamu earlier?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And those who are near to the Belihuloya, Balangoda, Bandaravela, or any near places, you may see we are surrounded by the lots of mountains, and we are in kind of a mountain university, right? It's very beautiful, and it's very surrounded by several mountains, and we have several reservoirs and lots of things. ගොඩක් කඳු වලින් වට වෙච්ච තාමත් රමණීය පරිසරයක තියෙන විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයක්. So you are very fortunate to study in Sabaragamu University with that environment, right? අපි ගත්තොත් වෙන විශ්වවිද්‍යාල වගේ අර ගොඩක් busy වාහන යන කියන්නේ එහෙම නෙවෙයි. ඔයාලට පරිසර සුන්දරත්වය හොඳට විඳගෙන ඒ recreation එක අරගෙන mind relax කරගෙන හොඳට study කරන්න පුළුවන් University of Sabaragamu University. And the most important thing is the only university who providing the hostel facilities for all 4 years. මේක තමයි ලංකාවේ එකම විශ්වවිද්‍යාලය අවුරුදු 4ම hostel facilities දෙන. It's kind of a big opportunity to our students, though it is the number is big, then in students like Pramane Vaduna, the admin anyhow they manage to give the hostel facilities to all. Still they are not stopping those things and still continuing. Right. So what I want to say is the මෙතන ඉන්නෝනේ මේ ගොඩක් කීප දෙනෙක් යුනිවර්සිටි එකට ආපු මොනවද මේ කඳු මේ වටේ තියෙන්නේ? Right. Let's say. Right. These are some three iconic places, three iconic views in SUSL. So in at SUSL, can you tell what is these? What are these? Yes, someone says Hagala. Yes, it's actually this mountain is not the Hagala one, right? Right. What is the first one? Can anyone guess? What is this picture?
Samanala.
Yes, it is Samanala. And this one? It is one of the big iconic places, especially for the Faculty of Applied Sciences. So once you are here, you can see. And faculty local panoramic view of Faculty of Applied Sciences. Mountain. This is called what? Right. This is called technically. The technical term of this mountain range is called Paraviyangala, right? But the students and the university community, they use this as a Adarakanda, right? It's not Hagala, it's the technical Hagala is in another place. It also we can see on the other side of the university, but this is called Parayangala, and the university community introduced this as a Adarakanda. From the term you can identify, you can have an idea about what is this mountain, right? Once you are here, as a tradition, the freshers is going to climb to the top of the mountain. Can you believe? ඔගොල්ලෝ freshers ලා විදිහට ආවහම ඔගොල්ලෝ මෙන්න මේ කන්ද මුදුනටම යනවා. යන්න පුළුවන්ද? Right, it's kind of a tradition, මේක විශ්වවිද්‍යාල සම්ප්‍රදායක්. So you are coming to the new subculture. So there are lots of interesting things in the Sabaragama subculture. So once you are here, you can go to this mountain with your seniors, and that is called it is Adarakanda, and lots of things happening there. Right, later on you can learn those things. And this one is very iconic. It's kind of a small part of that. Can anyone guess?
Belul.
Yes, it's Belivulvaya. Right. So these three different places is very familiar with the Sabaragamu University tradition. Samanalavawa, Adarkhanda or Parayangala, and the Belivulvaya. Right. And so, is anyone heard this song? Is sung by Kamaranga Diulgane, and you can see you can hear several songs to the University of Peradeniya Hantana කියලා ගොඩාක් සින්දු අහලා. But we also have a big nice song called Samanalava Puravan, right? And let's listen. Right. So actually, which was done in around 2002. දෙදස් දෙකේ විතර තමයි මේ සින්දුව හදලා ඉපදිලා දේ අවුරුදු වල. දෙදස් දෙකේ කියන්නේ just born ද ඔයාලගේ මොකද්ද සාමාන්‍යයෙන් year එක 2000න් පස්සේ නේද ඔයාලා
2002
2002 හරි ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ birth ඒ කියන්නේ 2002 තමයි මේ සින්දුව කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Right, so it's kind of a big famous, and it is there are some YouTube videos as well with this song, and yes, you can see some iconic places even in the university anthem as well. අපි ගත්තොත් anthem එකේ මෙන්න මේ recreational වලට සම්බන්ධ සමහර iconic places තියෙනවා. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ගත්තොත් සමනල වැව, බෙලිහුල්ලොය, ආදරකන්ද, right, likewise there are several things. And as a Z generation people, මොන generation එකද? Z generation නේද? Right. Yeah, I'm not from the Z generations, and you are from Z generation. You can search what are these generations: X generation, baby boomers, X generation, Y, Z, and the latest one is the Alpha. Right. Likewise, you can see what are the characteristics and the other things. You can search what are the common characteristics of the Z generation. Right, Z generation එකේ මොනවද ටක් ගාලා ඒගොල්ලෝ ඔයාලා ටක් ගාලා ෆෝන් එකත් එක්ක ඉන්න කට්ටිය ෆෝන් එකෙන් ටක් ගාලා සර්ච් කරලා හොයාගන්න පුළුවන්. So therefore find those things. There are lots of information regarding those. Right, and oh, what is this? What do you think? මොනවද මේ photos තියෙන්නේ? These are some footages that you can do here, especially in the Sabaragama University. In this iconic university, you can do those things. Especially no other universities, they can't. Even the Peradeniya, they can't do those activities. Right. So therefore, there are some footages, especially for the faculty of applied sciences. They can do those activities. You can see some girls. මේ බලන්න මේ සමහර ගෑනු ළමයි තාප්පු වලින් කබ දාලා බහිනවා, activities කරනවා, වතුරේ ඉන්නවා, right. This is the place in the top of the mountains. Once they reach there, they made some photos and camping, right, water, river crossings. I've seen there are lots of activities they are doing here, right. And the most important thing is the Faculty of Applied Sciences have a recreational center as well. It's the very first recreational center in the university history in Sri Lanka, and as well as now as a center, they competing with the private sector as well. දැන් මේ අපි ගත්තොත් outdoor recreational center එක දැන් ඒගොල්ලෝ මෙයාලා තමයි ලංකාවේ පළවෙනි විශ්වවිද්‍යාලවල මෙහෙම center එකක් පටන් ගත්තේ. ඒකම එයාලා then තරඟ කරනවා පෞද්ගලික අංශය ආයතනත් it's kind of a big achievement to the Faculty of Applied Sciences. So you have good opportunities to engage with those recreational activities in here once you are physically here. ඔයාලා මේ physically ඉන්නකොට ඔයාලට මේ physical activities කරගන්න පුළුවන් ඕන තරම්, right, while you are doing your academics. So Outdoor Recreational Center is a Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka. Is located in the southern foothills of the central mountain range of Sri Lanka. Like a mountain university, in the make lots of activities are there. Right. For an example, can you see my screen?
Yes,
It is a website or it's a presentation. Presentation. Okay. Hold on. Right. This is the official websites. Once you are go through now, can you see the website?
Yes.
Right. This is the official websites of the Outdoor Recreation Center. Once you are once you are referring the Faculty of Applied Sciences, you can see the center, and yes, you can see some activities done there. Right. There are no department barriers to engage with those things, and yes, several first aid sessions and some activities, right? So you can go through with those. At the same time, we have the Recreational Center Facebook page. Right, you can see lots of footages that we done as a recreational events in Sabaragamu University of Sri Lanka, right? Right. And Faculty of Applied Sciences as a pioneers in sports education institute in Sri Lanka. Outdoor Recreational Center under the Faculty of Applied Sciences in SUSL spread the concept of outdoor recreation not only to the sports community but also other communities in Sri Lanka. So therefore, you all are welcome to do some recreational activities at Sabaragamu University. So no barriers. First, do your academics well, and once you have the leisure times, you can engage with those things. As you mentioned in the earlier, one of the students said doing the enjoyment things in your leisure time. Yes, definitely it's correct. Your leisure time, you can engage with those, and there are some lifelong learnings in these activities. So therefore, you can engage with those. And there are some objectives in the Outdoor Recreational Center to promote and develop the concept outdoor recreational. How we are going to learn, how we are going to do activities, how we are going to learn through experiences. Likewise, you can do lots of things there. And as we are very proud to say, we are doing lots of things that other institutes also doing, especially the private institutes. The recreational center providing soft skill and leadership development, hiking, activities, trekking, camping, water polo sailing, rappelling, fitness and wellness program, wellness first aid, day trips. Right? These are the activities that they are offering. Right? සමහර terms එච්චර පුරුදු නැතුව එක්ක මම නිකන් සරලව කියන්න කුසලතා සංවර්ධනය හඳුනාගෙන ඒවා වතුරත් එක්ක කරන ක්‍රියාකාරකම් පාරවල් කියන්නේ අපි කැලේ කතරමං කරලා කොහොමද අපි හරි නැවිගේෂන්ස් එක පාරක් හොයාගන්නේ, කැම්පින් කරන්නේ, ගියැලි බහින්න, ඒ කියන්නේ බිල්ඩින් වල ඉඳන් බහින්න, ශාරීරික ව්‍යායාම ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම්ස් කොහොමද ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැලෑවකදී කියන්නේ අඩු equipments එක first aid කරන්නේ, basics. Likewise there are lots of things because you are in a kind of a nature gifted place. ස්වභාව ධර්මයා විසින් දායක කරපු ලස්සනම සම්පත් තියෙන තැනක ඉන්නේ. ඒකට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට සල්ලි දීලා යන්න ඕන තැන නැහැ මෙතන කොහෙවත්. ඒකට උදාහරණයක් විදිහට ගත්තොත් සමනල වැව, බෙලිහුල්ලොය, තවත් තියෙන හිරිකටුවය, right වලවෙගඟ, බඹරකන්ද, ලංකාවේ සමගියැල්ල, සුගතලියැල්ල, right Googliel, right? Likewise, there are lots of places, especially Pahantudawa, and most important thing is the world sense, Horton Plains. Right? You can go there by a walk, right? World Center. And same time, the Namperial State, one of the biggest, one of the big sceneries in Sri Lanka, very famous sceneries, right? ලංකාවේ ලස්සනම ප්‍රදේශයකට තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැන් ඉන්න හදන්නේ. So therefore take it. So you are going to stay around 4 years there and feel the difference. So what you can do here and how you are going to engage with the sports and the recreational activities. And the same apart from the sports and recreational sports activities. So in the previous one is kind of related to the physical activities. And based on that, those who are not very interested in the sports, you can do some other things as well as recreational events at Sabaragamu, right? You can see Pirihimini Diyavara is kind of a biggest festival in Sabaragamu, biggest art festival. Sabaragamu Lokama Kalaula, Pirihimini Diyavara. You can engage with those things, those who have good talent in the singing, dancing, drama, comparing, ඒ වගේ දේවල් වලට සම්බන්ධ ගොඩක් ඒවා සම්බන්ධ වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Sabaragamu University එකේ is going to happen annual. At the same time, very unique one is Ratriyavi is very unique to the Faculty of Applied Sciences, one of the biggest orchestra and biggest the audience in Sabaragamu University. මේකට ලොකු orchestra එකක් වෙනවා, මේකට ලොකු audience එකක් වෙනවා Sabaragamu iconic එකක්, especially this is done by the Faculty of Applied Sciences people. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඕන මේවා YouTube එකේ search කරන්න පුළුවන් මොනවද ඒගොල්ලෝ කරපු past events කියලා. So you have a good opportunity to join with these kind of things as a recreational activities, right? There are some singing circles, dancing circles. There are some circles which belongs to students, and you can do those things as well. At the same time, you can do some things with the academic and the recreational plus things, especially very recently the astronomy camp. This is kind of a things which organized by the Faculty of Applied Sciences people. It's kind of a තරු බලන ඒවා ඒක conducted by the PhD department, which related to the international conference is going to be here in the November. And it also kind of a recreational thing plus academic things. You can join both, and there is some community projects which related to the academic, street ping pong, and lots of in your curriculum. There are some community projects. You can do some recreational things as an academic things. And in the last one of the iconic event which organized by the Sabaragamu University, especially the Faculty of Applied Sciences. So the kind of a biggest events in university history, right? The Sabra Challenge is kind of adventure-based competition among the universities, right? Okay, let's some. Can you see my screen? It's kind of a video. Can you see the video now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you hear the sound?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Miss Chandrika, are you there? Sachini? Hold on, please. Is it okay now? Is it okay now? Okay. Right. So there was some technical problem, and one student gave some support. But with the time being, you can watch. It is in the YouTube. You can type as Sabra Challenge theme song, and you can watch those things. Right. And sorry for the inconvenience, and I couldn't fix it during the program. Right. Okay. So these are the things that I want to share, the academics plus recreational activities that you can do, especially the last. Though it is conducted by the Department of Sports Sciences and Physical Education, all the other three departments they engage very actively, and the singers they are from the IT department and the other people they all are engaged in this kind of academic plus recreational things. So therefore, you have good opportunities to do lots of things in at Sabaragamu. At the same time, yes, you have some subject association, especially the physical science for the NR and for the food sciences and for the sports sciences and physical education. And very recently, the food science people they are going to the kind of a food conditions, and they are conducting some natural resources in our night, and physical science people they are doing some astronomy camp, and the sports people now they are doing with some rugby festivals and the LA festivals. Likewise, there are lots of activities you can engage as a sports and recreational events at Sabaragam. Right. My last part, as a undergraduate, what is the benefits of engaging with the sports and the recreational activities while you are doing academics? මම මේක ඔයගොල්ලන්ගෙන් අහන ප්‍රශ්න. ඔයගොල්ලෝ කොහොමද හිතන්නේ මොනවද මේ ස්පෝර්ට් එකක් කරලා මොනවා හරි වාසියක් තියනවද? මේ recreational activities කරලා මොනවා හරි වාසියක් තියනවද? මොනවද මට ලැබෙන්නේ? මට ටීම් එකකට ය아가න්න පුළුවන්ද? ය아가න්න බැරි වුණොත් ඒක මොනවා හරි අපරාධද මගේ වෙලාව? Right? එහෙම ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. So always there are benefits for engaging with these sports and recreation activities. So can you express any kind of things that you can get into your mind? ඔයගලගේ මනසට එන මොනවා හරි තියෙනවද? මම මෙන්න මේක කරොත් මට හොඳ වාසියක් හරි මොනවා හරි ප්‍රතිලාභයක් තියෙනවා මෙන්න මේ sports and recreational activities කරොත්. I like to hear from the other three departments, especially PST, food science, and the NR people. Yes. මොනවද හිතෙන්නේ? එහෙනම් benefits මොකුත් හම්බ වෙන ගන්න නැද්ද අනිත් department වල ළමයින්ට සෙල්ලම් කරලා? And doing any kind of recreational activities at Sabaragamu? If you are not like to talk, you can type as well. Yes, good one. Let's remove the stress. So once if you have a good, if you have a heavy academic work, so it's a kind of a good relief to your mind to engage in with the sports and the recreational activities. Yes, good. What else? And it's remove the stress. Yes. Samanadu. yes, ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තව ගොඩක් යාළුවෝ අඳුර ගන්න පුළුවන්, right? Very good. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ කියන්නේ ස්පෝර්ට්ස් කරන යාළුවෝ සමහරලාට දැන් සබරගමුවේ ඉන්නවා national athletes කියන්නේ ජාතික සහ අන්තර්ජාතික ක්‍රීඩකයෝ ඉන්නවා. ඒකට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හොඳ අවස්ථාවක් ඒගොල්ලොත් අඳුර ගන්න පුළුවන්. And yes, definitely it's improve the leadership. Yes, your leadership skills is going to be improved once you are engaging with the sports and the recreation. So in the lecture hall is very difficult to do, but once you are outside the lecture hall, yes, definitely you can do some applications. From that application you can improve yourself. Yes, very good. What else? It's not only about the sport, it's about the recreations as well. What else? Yes, කියන්න බලන්න. යාළුවෝ ඇති කරගන්න, ලීඩර්ෂිප් හදාගන්න, ස්ට්‍රෙස් අයින් කරන්න සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හිතෙන්නේ. Yes, it helps to spend our lives happily and freely, right? Yes. You're coming to another subculture and away from the home, gathering එළියට ඇවිල්ලා අවුරුදු 4ක් යුනිවර්සිටි එකේ ඉන්නවා. එතකොට yes, යුනිවර්සිටි එක enjoy කරන්න, කියන්නේ leadership කරන්න, සතුටෙන් ජීවත් වෙන්න, නිදහසේ ජීවත් වෙන්න. මනස නිදහසේ තියාගන්න, minded to relax. Right, for the yes, විනෝදාස්වාදය සඳහා. Right, yes, you can have in lots of benefits while you are engaging with the sports and the recreation. And for an example, I'll give one of the example from my side. And I'm living, my hometown is not even, there are no mountains, right? මං ඉන්න පැත්තේ මේ කඳු නැහැ. මගේ උපන් ගම. Right, I engaged with the mountain things once I came to the Sabaragam. So කඳු නගින්න පටන් ගත්තේ සබරගමුවට ආවට පස්සේ. So what that passion did to me and to my friends, ඒ passion එක මගේ යාළුවන්ට සහ මට කරපු දේ තමයි. So now we are climbing some snow climbing and other climbings in other countries. අපි සමහරවිට දැන් snow climbing හිම කඳු නගින්න, ඒ කඳු නගින්න අපි යනවා දැන් වෙන රටවල්. So that is the passion. This is not directly to the academic, but that passion created from the university premises and the surrounding and the environment, the people who are living there. That passion, a passion එක අපිට ආවේ ඒ university premises. So you have lots of opportunities to engage with the activities, those activities, especially for the TST, natural resource. Yes, they definitely they are doing some activities with the environment and the food science people. So you can engage with the sports science department students as well. ඒගොල්ලොත් එක්කත් engage වෙලා ඔයගලන්ට ගොඩක් sports and recreational activities කරන්න පුළුවන්. So like Sabar Challenge is kind of a mega event in that era. It's still due to several conditions and the COVID and the other things, it's not happened very recently, but in very recent future there will be another one, and those things you can engage as a student, as an undergraduate, and that can be a passion, right? And at the end, what I want to say is, whatever the things that you do, you have to be safe, right? One of the sports, recreational events, yes, you have good opportunities. මෙහි ගොඩක් කඳු දියඇලි ගංගා ඔක්කොම තියෙනවා. හැබැයි පළවෙනිම දේ මතක තියාගන්න ඕන your safety, right? ඔයගලගේ safety එක තමයි sports එකක් කරද්දී, recreational, especially recreational events කරද්දී, which related to the adventure recreational events කරද්දී ඔයගලගේ safety එක ගැන අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම බලන්න, because they have some records which some students they lose their lives as well. Right. Few minutes. Give me a few minutes. Therefore, the most important thing is, while once you are living here, that your safety should be the first one. ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ safety එක තමයි හැමතිස්සෙම බලන්න ඕන. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයාලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නේ නැති තැනකට යනවා නම් දැන් මෙහි ඇවිල්ලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ නිදහසේ ඉන්නේ. You are very free here. Like no one is going to catch you. So the very first thing is you have to save yourself and your friends. Respect to the guides given by the university and the faculty and the particular lecturers, and respect to that instructions, and give do the activities with a safe environment. And the next one is, once you are coming to the university, your first target should be your academic, and the next come after that. මුලින්ම ඔයාලා යුනිවර්සිටි එකට ආවහම ඔයාගේ පළවෙනි කාර්ය වෙන්න ඕන ඔයාගේ අධ්‍යයන කටයුතු academic, right? Give the first priority to them. After that, the sports, recreation, politics, and dancing, whatever the activities that you are doing after coming that. Therefore, enjoy the life and enjoy the university life, and be a good graduate after 4 years. So therefore, I wish you all the very best, and thank you very much for listening me for a few hours, and hope to see you soon in the faculty premises, and let's start the new beginning in the academic career as an undergraduate in Sabaragamu University, and hope to see you soon. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, you can ask right now.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, you all are welcome, and if you have any questions, you can ask right now. ප්‍රශ්න නැද්ද?